changes, for example, one of the biggest one that came out of it was the change the law related to VAT regulations. So that was on the 1st of July 2021, like right after it, like in the midst of it, you could say. And it changed how like the VAT was processed for online purchases. So in that sense, it was not necessarily like that it was useful for specific customers that were doing their purchases online, but it was a way for the government to start collecting, additional, kind of what's happening in the US with like the tariffs right now, right? There were certain products like less than 22 euros, for example, that were exempt of VAT regulation. So that was, the customers didn't have to pay that. So that changed. Then there was the introduction of one-stop shop, import one-stop shop as well. It changed the way they collect VAT. Like before that, VAT was collected based on the business's entity location. So for example, if the business was located in France, the VAT that would be collected on the products would always be 20%, right? If it was based in Germany, the VAT that would be collected would be 21%. What changed with that legislation specifically is that the VAT that is collected is now based on the shipping address of the customer. If the threshold or like all over EU is past more than 10,000 euros, which is, the case for a majority of e-commerce websites operating in the EU today.